Hello and welcome to the Elevate podcast. I'm your host, Patricia Nowakowski. I am a salon owner, educator, mindset, and leadership coach that helps salon owners go from overwhelmed and burnt out to motivated and empowered. It is my mission to help you systemize your business, generate more profit, and create a career that you are absolutely in love with. Join us every week to learn about the small shifts you can make to elevate your business regarding mindset, marketing, social media, business systems, and so much more. Hello and welcome back to the Elevate podcast. Thank you for being with me today, taking the time to listen. And today we're going to dive into one of the biggest challenges salon owners face, which is hiring, retaining, and growing a strong team. If you've been in the industry for a while, you've likely noticed a shift. What used to work 10, 20, even 30 years ago does not work the same anymore. The expectations of new stylists have changed, and the salon owners who fail to pivot are struggling right now. I see so many owners in these salon owner groups unable to find team members. I recently came across a post from a fellow salon owner who was expressing frustration about a new stylist wanting to stay on hourly for over a year without hustling to build a clientele. This struck a chord with me because it's a conversation I hear all the time. Salon owners are feeling like they're feeding new hires instead of them taking ownership of their careers. But here's the thing, we can't operate on old business models and expect new results. The reality is today's stylists aren't motivated the same way we were 20 years ago, even 15 or 10 years ago. They've grown up in a digital world. They've seen influencers and suite owners promoting their own brands. They want flexibility, culture, and a clear growth plan. It's not just about a commission split anymore. They expect mentorship, structure, and a business that supports their growth, not just a chair to work from. And if salon owners don't meet these expectations, they'll either jump from salon to salon or go independent much sooner than previous generations of hairstylists. Are you ready to take your salon to the next level without all the guesswork? I'm excited to introduce the launch of the Salon Owner Blueprint, the ultimate program designed to help you build, grow, and sustain a thriving salon. Whether you're just starting out or looking to fine-tune your existing business, this comprehensive blueprint covers everything you need for success, from creating a solid business structure to mastering your marketing and streamlining your hiring process, to building client loyalty, improving team earning potential, and managing operations seamlessly. The Salon Owner Blueprint literally has it all. If you're ready to stop putting out fires and to start running your salon with confidence and clarity, then the Salon Owner Blueprint is for you. Enroll today by clicking the link in the show notes or heading to www.opulentbeautypro.com/blueprint. It's time to create a salon you're proud of and to start building the business of your dreams. One of the comments that really stuck out to me was a salon owner who really said that she just loved focusing on her clients and she loved working behind the chair. I'm going to piss a lot of people off, but if you love working behind the chair, then you shouldn't be a salon owner. Salon ownership isn't about your clients. It's about running and leading your team. And I think this is where a lot of salon owners get stuck. And it shows why a lot of salon owners struggle. They get stuck in what used to work and they're not able to pivot to be innovative to get different results in the business with the changing type of stylist and the changing generations. This is the harsh truth. If you're behind the chair full time, you're not running your business. You're just another stylist. Successful owners step back to focus on their team. And if you love doing hair, there's nothing wrong with that. But you might be better suited for a salon suite than full-on salon ownership. I want you to think about large salon corporations. And I know corporate salons get a bad rap, but let's be real. They have real profit margins and multiple locations for a reason. The owners run the business instead of working behind the chair all day. These businesses operate on clear strategies, leadership structures, and revenue models that support long-term growth. And I know there's some salon owners out there hating on what I'm saying right now, being like, oh, I do it for the love. Oh, I do it for my team. I don't care about the money. Well, you should. You should care about the money, because then you're just creating a financial prison for yourself. And then you get burnt out. And then you don't want to do it anymore, because at one point in time, it becomes no longer worth it. When you are struggling to pay your bills as a salon owner and you are working 60 hours a week, you can only do that for so long. And I hate to say it, but this is why corporate run salons run efficiently and effectively, because they care about long-term growth. They have a vision for long-term growth. Do not get stuck in the short term. Not leading your team and working behind the chair is short-term success. You can only do it for so long. So how do you pivot and start running your salon like a business? Here's what's working now. Set expectations from day one. Many salon owners hire out of desperation. Stop doing that. Hire on your core values. Again, if you don't have solid core values, you need to go and visit the Salon Owner Blueprint. We have them all laid out for you. Choose the ones that align with you. It comes with questions that you can interview people on to make sure that you're hiring the right people. Many salon owners hire out of desperation. They sell the dream of an amazing workplace, but fail to set clear expectations. In my salon, I make sure every new hire understands that building a clientele takes effort. I ask them, what's your plan to get clients? And I make it clear that clients choose stylists, not salons. Have a structured growth plan. I've developed a 4-phase system in my salon. Stylists know exactly what benchmarks they need to hit to move to the next level. They have monthly one-on-one meetings with me to track and grow their plan and success, and this keeps them engaged and motivated. I'm going to give you a breakdown of my phases. Phase 1 is a new stylist, learning the ropes, mastering foundational skills, and starting to build a clientele. Phase 2 is mid-level stylists growing their books, refining advanced techniques, and hitting the revenue benchmarks. Phase 3 is experienced stylists with a solid clientele, focusing on retention, higher service pricing, and leadership. Phase 4 are my senior stylists mentoring others. If you want an exact breakdown of my 4 phases, in the Salon Owner Blueprint, I have the benchmarks, the phases, and all the things that go into a deep dive on details on what this looks like for you and your salon. You need to invest in leadership, not just education. Owners often complain about stylists leaving after 2 years for a slight pay increase or to go rent. It's not about the money, people. If they don't see a future with you, they're going to leave. So you need to build a future and build a strong culture. Support them, invest in leadership coaching, not just technical education. I just did a podcast on this. You need to go back and listen. When stylists feel valued and a part of something bigger, they stay. That's our job as an owner. You need to make sure you are investing in your culture. You need to show up on social media. You need to market your salon as the best place to work, not just the best place for clients. Every day, share why your salon is amazing, how your team grows, and why people should want to work for you. This means highlighting your team's success, showcasing behind the scenes content, and constantly putting your culture on display. Build relationships, not friendships. A strong team culture isn't about being best friends. It's about respect, recognition, and accountability. Your stylists should be your biggest cheerleaders because they believe in the culture that you've built. This means setting boundaries and also making sure your team feels appreciated. Give back and mentor. The best salons have a mentorship culture. Bring in students, let them shadow, give them free education, provide guidance. When you invest in their growth, they invest in your business. This builds loyalty and prevents high turnover rates. And last but not least, step back and run your business. If you're behind the chair full time, who's handling the marketing? Who's managing the team culture? Who's creating the growth strategy to truly scale? You need to hire a manager if you want to be behind the chair, a marketing director, someone to handle these things, because all of these things are needed to grow a successful business. You need to focus on big picture strategy. So here are my closing thoughts. Owning a salon means running it like a business, not just a place to do hair. If you're frustrated with the industry, ask yourself, have I adapted to change or am I stuck in my old ways? Here's the best part. You don't need to pay for expensive coaching to figure it out. There are free resources everywhere. You just have to do the work. YouTube, business books, and of course, this podcast. But you have to take the time. You have to invest. You have to learn. You have to reflect. You have to do the work. If you found this podcast episode helpful, share it with your fellow salon owner. Start changing your salon and the industry by changing yourself. And if you want to learn more about my strategies, be sure to check out the Salon Owner Blueprint, which the link is in the show notes. Until next time, keep growing, keep evolving, and keep elevating your business. Thanks for tuning in to the Elevate podcast. If you loved this episode, it would mean the world to me if you would leave a review on Apple Podcast or wherever you listen. The Elevate podcast is hosted by me, Patricia Nowakowski, and is produced by Opulent Beauty Pro. To receive my free business guides, visit opulentbeautypro.com/free or click the link in the show notes. You can find me on Instagram at Opulent Beauty Pro or at Patricia_Nowakowski_OBS. If you love this show, please consider subscribing and we will see you next week.